Okay, so I've cleared off the big pieces that I was working with before so that I can show you the counter space. You need to make sure you clean it completely. I don't want to make a big mess and throw a bunch of flour out there. That's a version you can use, but it's I'm showing you an easy cleanup. Wax paper will hold down with water, but you don't want that for this recipe because it'll soak through and ruin your crackers. So make sure your surface is completely dry and then tape down the corners of your wax paper. You also don't want nor need to spray your wax paper with a cooking spray. You might want to spray your rolling pin, but you don't have to do that to the wax paper. You still need that pretty, I don't know, non-porous. It's still porous, so you don't want anything to soak through it. Okay. Now, my biggest challenge is making a rectangle. What I want to do is roll this out into a rectangle shape as close as possible to fit on my cooling rack. So I've got the wax paper the right size, I just need to make the dough the right size. My kids bought me the coolest little fondant roller that you can put these rings on the end that'll make it to where what you're rolling out is a great exact width. So I think this is like an 1/8 of an inch, maybe a 1/16 of an inch width. Perfect for crackers. Wow! Okay, gonna try to get it rectangular. Yeah, not my strong suit. But it's just crackers, so who cares? They're weird shaped. I could cut them in animal shapes for that matter. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this off, take these off so I go just a little bit thinner than an 1/8 or whatever, 1/16 of an inch, just a little bit. That should help me keep it more even, but I want to go just a little thinner even to make these good crispy crackers. Okay, that is so not a rectangle, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're worried about impressing people with aesthetics, you don't really, it's going to matter, but otherwise it's not going to. Okay. First, you want to season them. This is the best part. A little bit of olive oil. Your brush, spread that out. Now, if you want to make them sweet, you can use canola oil and some cinnamon and sugar. Tasty. But because we usually like these with hummus or cheese, we like to make a ranch flavor. So what I do is sprinkle a little bit of dry ranch dressing on the top. Don't need too much. A little bit of garlic. My personal favorite. And then just rub it around with your hands. Make sure some of that gets evenly dispersed, maybe pat it in, anything like that. Then cut. Now, that's not going to make it, so we'll stick that someplace. It's going to be a little bit off-shaped, but it's a cracker. It's not the Mona Lisa. We'll do something different there. Cute. Now, meanwhile, I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. Okay, since the oven's preheating, now all you have to do after you've cut it with the pizza cutter is put the top on. Well, you know, the top, yeah. The cooking sheet. Again, you can transfer these to your dehydrator if you've got one. Undo your tape. Ready, set. And then these little beauties just come right off, right onto your sheet for cooking. Look at that. That's awesome. Now I know your seasonings are on the bottom, but that's okay. The oil helps it to where it's not going to stick to that thing. It's going to taste the same whether you cook it right side up or upside down. Doesn't matter. And we're going to throw in one more potential thing. Okay, now this is ready. I can use it again for the next batch that's sitting right here, keeping moist. So I want to just kind of arrange them. In case you didn't notice, I stuck in those extra pieces that were over the edge. I stuck them in some like blank spaces since I can't seem to roll a perfect rectangle. Somebody's got to teach me how to do that. But they taste good. Leave a little space. It's not going to matter if they're not, you know, if you can break them up later. So that works. Now I take out just a little bit of burn insurance. Don't know about you, my oven burns easy. I tend to burn stuff. So a little burn insurance is put this on the bottom. Plus it means I can take it in and out of my oven easily. All right, we're going over to my scary old oven. Works still, so who cares? We're going to put these in at 350 for 10 minutes, then rotate and do 10 more minutes. Here we go. Okay, we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Okay, I did the turn 10 minutes through. I just rotated them so they get done on all the sides. Now, if you've got two cooling racks, or a nice big one, you can obviously do both batches of the flour or the cracker mixture at the same time. I just have one for now, so I just do one at a time. Turn off your oven, and you want to stick like a pot holder doubled up right here. You want to look at them, maybe. That's what mine look like. Okay, we'll stick a pot holder right here to let out some air and leave them alone 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, you come back and you've got crackers. We'll check in and I'll show you our crackers. All right, I've taken them out of the oven. They sat there for about 30 minutes with this folded up in the door. Why did I do this? It allows the air to escape so that it doesn't keep cooking too fast. Now these got done just about right, but on this side is all the seasoning. That is one good cracker. So I'm not the best at getting them real thin. You may have better success at that. Some of mine turned out perfect thin-wise, but we like a pretty hearty cracker anyway, especially when you put it in a bean dip or a good chunk of cheese on top of it. I hope you enjoy it. Give it a try. Put a few of your own twists on it. Don't be afraid to experiment with recipes. That's how you make them special for your own family. Thanks. Have a good day.